are back on the Washington Commanders franchise, full off season, ready to go here. Yeah, let's go ahead and kick it off. Mock draft 3 after our Super Bowl loss to the Chiefs. Sadly, we have the 31st pick in the NFL draft, and they are projecting us to select Daniel Knight, a quarterback. We will probably not be doing that in the first round. Here is your projected top 5 at the moment. And Mr. Duckworth's brother, we're going with that, is in this draft. He is also a receiver, Mr. Delvin Duckworth from Ohio State. That's something to keep your eye on. There's going to be some trades made in this offseason for sure. What we're going to do with Vaughn, we're probably going to move on from him. Let's go ahead and accept both these player options. Enrique's coming alive late in the season. And our right tackle, hopefully of the future, D'Angelo Colbert. See what we can do with that, man. Well, we can give him the base contract, but since we don't have a salary cap in this league anymore, we're just going to give him that. All right, he said he's going to move on. We're going to allow him to test the waters. We're not going to try to tag him. That would be cheating the system a little bit. We're going to try to keep it semi-realistic. Sam Cosme, I think we'll let a lot of these people test. And we can always bring them back if need be. Both our backup quarterbacks are tendered to hit the market. Chris Oladokin, the Super Bowl starter that we had, we'll try to bring him back to a 1-year deal. All right, we got our backup quarterback back for another year. Benjamin St. Just. See if he want to come back for a nice little 1-year deal. All right, we got our DB core back for another year. And I think that's all we're going to do with this re-signing period. The rest of the guys we can try to get at a later date. Hey, I know y'all seen that we had Ezekiel Elliott. I tried to get him a Super Bowl ring. It did not work out like that simply because we had injuries, which sucks to suck, but part of life, man. See combine results. Let's see what Cole Crosby ended up doing there. This is the edge rusher I really think will be pretty good. 4.64. Not as fast as I thought, but he has elite speed, so I don't know. We're gonna have to figure something out. I'm gonna have to get my board together a little bit later. A little later in today's video. Probably at the end of free agency, I'll knock that thing out. Let's see the free agents available. Devontae Adams is available. That would be nice, but I don't think we can pull that one off. Jonathan Allen is the second best player in this thing. He's not close to home in Virginia, so he definitely does not want to come here. Award winner, Cooper Kupp. Luke Van Ness, 15 offers. Jesus. All right, we're not going to get him more likely. Let's see. All right, I'm going to go through and make some offers, and I'm going to bring y'all right back. All right, I got my first 5 active negotiations targeted. And here are the guys. We have Zach Charbonnet, a very capable backup running back. Between him and Elijah Mitchell, we'll see who wins that job in the preseason. Sam Cosme, we offered him a job to return back to, where he's only offered. Nolan Smith, the edge rusher from Georgia, offered him. Jalen Hyatt, I feel like will be a very good addition to this team, the way we play. And we also gave another contract to Braden Daniels. So let's see if we can get any of these guys. All right, it looks like we got all of them, didn't we? All right, perfect. That's the 1, 2, 3, 4. Who didn't we get? We got who did we not get? That's gonna bother me. Jonathan Allen's going to the Lions. Knew he wouldn't stay on the board for very long. Devontae Adams to the Rams. Luke Van Ness to the Cowboys. Who did I try to get that we didn't get? I don't like that. I can't remember who it is. So Zach Charbonnet is going to the Green Bay Packers over our deal. Okay. Let's try and see if we can get another running back. So there's a couple of them that actually really wanted to come here. Let's see if Tajay Spears will be competing with one other team, and that other team is the Titans. They are trying to retain their running back. Anybody? Derrick Henry's available at age 33. That'd be a nice power back for us if we was able to get him. Why not? $4 million, easy deal for us to get out of. 33 years old. We'll take a risk on him. Wide receiver, we got Hyatt, which is huge for us because I don't believe that Vaughn is going to be a part of our future plans here in Washington. John Mechie's available. Yeah, I don't think we really need too many of those. Mike Gesicki, Peyton Hendershot, we can bring that man back. Brevin Jordan, Gerald Everett. I said we're getting this. Darren Waller's a 34-year-old. He's 71 now. Pat Weber, he does not want to come back. All right, understandable. We can always find a tight end late in the draft. We got both our left tackles. I mean, left guard. Oh, excuse me. I mean, right guards that we targeted, which is great for us. We've got some depth there again. I think I will see you guys at the end of free agency, simply because I don't know how many more moves we're going to make or who we're going to pick up, but I'll give you a rundown whenever we do find that. Be right back. All right, and as you can see, we have made a trade to get the injury-prone Vaughn Woodson off our hands to the Buffalo Bills for a second-round pick, and we had to give up a sixth-round pick also in this trade. Fine by me. Hopefully Vaughn can learn how to stay healthy during this year. I mean, 7 games? That's not going to cut it for any team. And here is our official free agency haul. We got Sam, Tajay Spears, Devin Bush, Nolan Smith Jr., Dion Dawkins, Reggie Gilliam, Derrick Henry. Don't know how he's going to shake out. Probably be a training camp cut, but we're going to see how he looks in the preseason. Jalen Hyatt, who's feeling pretty good for that Vaughn Woodson role that we wanted him to do. Gervin Dexter, defensive tackle depth. Cordell Volson, depth. A lot of these guys are just depth pieces that. And we did sign Zach Wilson and Matt Corral. QB2 is going to be very interesting coming out of camp. Troy Anderson, we're probably going to move him to cornerback. They moved him to linebacker, put some weight on him, but we'll figure that out. Khalil Shakir, also a depth piece at receiver. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We're going to go ahead and go into the draft. Hopefully not miss on our first round pick like we did last year with both the guys that we selected. Joel C. Wright is also, as a matter of fact, Joel C. Wright is not going to be playing because we have a defensive tackle turned right defensive end that became a monster late in the year, and that being Mr. Trey Bowden. So let's go see what value we can get from this man. Where's he at? Joel C. Wright. He was the 9th pick in last year's draft, and he did not produce like it. He also has no trade offers. Well, we'll try to figure out something during the draft, see if we can get him for like a 3rd or 4th. I don't see too many teams being too high up on that kid. And the New England Patriots is the first team in the 2027 draft, and they go with Mr. Vernon Patterson, receiver, Wisconsin. All right. He kicks off the draft. Let's see what we can do as part of this draft. See if we make something spicy happen. We're going to go back to Joel C. Wright, see if anybody wants him. He's going for cheap. Bottom dollar. We got him. We picked him up in the first. He has some potential. A team that needs him. Let's see if they want to go with their 2nd round pick and give them to us. All right, we'll give you Joel C. Wright and a 4th for your 2nd pick. You don't want to do that? All right, well, screw you guys. Cole Crosby, that's the left outside linebacker that I feel like is going to be really good in this draft. Let's see who rounds out the top 5. Tyus Walton to the Cardinals from Florida, safety. And the 5th overall pick is James Haskins. All right. And this is the board that I am working with at the moment. Hold up, if Dave Goody survives Cleveland, we might have to try to go. Nah, we got Chartavius Martin for that. We don't need that. But if he's available, you feel me? Iron sharpens iron. Here's our board, what we're looking at so far. A lot of these guys are getting picked up early. It's a lot of first round guys. I didn't really get too in depth in the later rounds. You know how we do. And there goes AJ Irons. You know how we do in the later rounds. We just see who's looked good in the draft. I mean, who looked good in the draft combine. And we go from there. All right, Deontay Howell went 30th to the Panthers. What trade offers are we getting? Any first? 2028 first. That's next year. I'd say we take a first. There's not really nobody that we need. Well, we can look at the board and see who's still here. But as far as us needing to pick somebody up, there's nobody in this draft that blows my mind. There's a top 5 quarterback available, John Pierce, improviser. Why did you fall, sir? 4.640. He ain't slow. We don't need a quarterback, but he was the first person off the board. And at the beginning of the mock drafts, I'm pretty sure. Dwayne Hartwell, North Carolina. 22 reps a bench. He's pretty strong. Well, we got D-man. We don't need that. So our back end is probably the strongest part of our team. They're just loaded back there. All right, let's see what draft capital we can get from this pick at 31. Let the draft again in round 22 for us. All right, they're giving us all futures. Oh, that's next year's draft too. Yeah, we'll take the Chargers offer. Hold up. All right, let's see. The Chargers got the most compelling one so far. The 1st, 3rd, and 4th. What they give us? Same thing. All right. 1st, 4th, 6th. 1st. I prefer all futures. That way we have the capital banked up. You know what I mean? I think we're gonna go with the Chargers. Oh, 1st, 3rd, and 6th. They was off in 4th, wasn't they? Yeah, let's go with the Ravens. I don't think it's gonna get too much better than that. Let's see who they gave up quite a bit for to move up into draft and get. Left tackle Cole Higgins. All right. From Stanford, he'll probably be a starter next year. Antoine Applewhite, there's Enrique's brother. He's going to the Texans. All right, let's go ahead and pick us up a rookie. Dwayne Hartwell is still available. I feel like we have to take him, don't we? We have to take him. A 1st round grade, and we got him towards the end of the 2nd. We got to take this man, don't we? Strong guy. He'll be able to hold his weight. Hidden development. Can't beat it. Dwayne Hartwell, welcome to Washington. Love to see it. And the strongest position on our team just got a little bit stronger. Let's see what else we can get for. Well, see what else we can haul in this draft. We already made our trade for the draft. We got a 1st for next year. That should be very, very helpful for us. Anybody on my board still? Day 3 guys, somewhere around 3. Marcel Coy. He got hurt. That's his storyline. That's the reason he got put on this list. So I would assume that he's a hidden development guy. He might not be, but A finesse to C, we're taking that. We're taking that all day. We're fine with that. Third round, end of the 3rd round at that. Solid rotational guy, kickoff guy, special teams guy. We'll live with it. Let's see who else we can get. Anybody interested in make a really, really big fall in this year's draft? Greg Stuckey, out of the 2-3 range. He's in the bottom of the 4th round right now. We already drafted a corner though, so we don't need that. A lot of defensive guys down here. DeMar Choice, defensive tackle. A finesse moves. Wow, we're getting something with an A in the 4th round. And he tested the best out of all the D tackles. Duh, we're taking him in hidden development too. What? How did he fall? Wow, the 6'3", 291 defensive tackle out of Clemson. Welcome to Washington. How did you fall all the way down, sir? Oh, we're happy we got him. Let's go ahead and advance this to our next draft selection. See if we can get somebody else like that. That was a haul right there for him. Matthew Woods from Utah, go to Carolina. Max Breland, day 3 guy. He can't see the backfield to save his life. All right. 4-4-5 guy. We got running backs on deck right now. And it's not just running backs, they're young and old running backs. It's a good mixture between the two. Jalen Butler, receiver, day 3, West Georgia. Small school guy, B to D catching, F catching traffic, F deep route. What are you good at? Well, son, you got to be able to catch the ball to be a receiver. Matter of fact, let's see what receivers are available. Caleb Mullins, Florida A&M. D. Wow. Brandon Carlisle, A catching traffic. 4-3. I think we found our 7th round guy, Brandon Carlisle. You're gonna have to wait a little bit, but you're definitely coming to our squad. Is there any decent linemen left? Alex Falk. A impact block, C, B run block. I mean, we're in the 5th round. You can't really be too mad about it. Not much of an athlete, but we need camp bodies too. We'll put him on the practice squad. And I say, let's try to trade this pick away, maybe. Yeah, we just take features if anybody's want to give that up. The feature 6 and a 7th from the Saints. So they're not gonna be very good. Who do they trade? They feature guys for Cordell Banks from Notre Dame. All right, let's go get our receiver. Let's go get our burner man. This man can fly. Oh, we got 2 picks in the last 4. Where's my guy at? There he is. Brandon Carlisle. Welcome to Washington. 93 excel, 95 speed. Has a pretty good chance of making the 53 as a return specialist, I would think. 49ers select Deontay Graham. And one of our last picks of the draft will be Mr. You want to go Sam Morris? Drew Norris? Can you move your feet in front of each other? 4.65 40. Why not? Hidden development in the 7th round. Wow, number 0. You're gonna have to take that off because that's Mr. Ballard. But hey, glad to have you, Mr. Sam Morris, out of Ball State University. Who is Mr. Irrelevant this year? Something Wheeler. We'll have to figure that out in this. All right. Draft recap. Here we are. Let's see what we got here. Out of our squad, 74 overall in the 2nd round. Very solid. Very, very solid. Saul Collier, I see why you feel I shouldn't have selected you there, but we did. We're going to have to live with it. It is what it is. Dwayne Hartwell is the best player that we drafted. Well, obviously, he's in the 2nd round. DeMar Choice, 73 overall, out of the 4th round. Brendan Carlisle, 7th round, 66. It'll live with it. Sam Morris is at 56. He probably will never see the field. Probably because his awareness is so low. Jesus, son. Pay attention to what's going on around you. All right. Overall, let's look at the draft. See who got the goods. Who got the goods? Mr. Bradley Winters is 78 overall. He is tied for number 1 with 3 guys. Emmett Haggins, a cornerback out of Louisville. Vernon Patterson, the number 1 overall pick. Is also one of the best players in this draft. The fastest player in this draft is Greg Porter. 99 speed. Wow. They got themselves a speed demon. Brandon Carlisle is 2nd, which is great to see, but wow, they got themselves a... Can he catch? If he can catch, he's to start right away. Nope, he can't catch. Alright, that's why you fell, buddy. Let's see. Most likely to run you over is Mr. Philip Weston out of Alabama. Alright, strongest guy in this class is Mr. Warren Jackson, 99 strength defensive tackle out of Virginia. And he was selected in the 3rd round. Best hands of the class goes to Mr. Mike Albert, tight end out of Georgia. Him and Vernon Patterson, separated by 1 point. Biggest arm in the class belongs to Mr. Leon Burnett out of Clemson. Most likely to break a sack is Mr. Sam Morris. All right, I wasn't expecting that, but love to see it. Let's see, tackling and the hit power, and then we're going to get out of this thing. Tackling is Leo Kovacs out of Notre Dame. Him and Mr. Levi McLeod, followed by Oh, wow, they got themselves a nice linebacker. All right, well, I think that's going to do it for today's offseason. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I think this team got a whole lot better. We got 71 guys on the roster. We got to cut this down to 53 by the end of training camp. And I can't wait to see you guys when we do make it through training camp. Like always, be good people. Peace.